What's up, Culture Vultures? It's your boy Zach here for another episode of The Breakdown. Sorry I've been gone so long. Your boy been working, writing, volunteering at the No Theater, all kinds of shit. But I'm back now, and I got a great movie for y'all today. It is called Nikita, starring I'm gonna butcher these names, Peralad, Jean Reno, Tcheki Cairo, and John Hughes Anolad. I'm really sorry, I butchered those names. This is a French film, y'all. This is a French film about a hit woman who goes from a cop-killing junkie to a assassin trained by her government to, be like this agent and, take out people and stuff like that. She goes through all the training. First of all, she's arrested because her and her whole crew, they get into a shootout with the police. She kills somebody, I think it might be a cop, and then she ends up getting arrested, stabbing the cop in the hand with a pencil because he slaps her, and then, she's like sentenced to life, and then she's like put to death. But instead of them actually putting her to death, they end up just shipping her off to like this government-like agency where she ends up training, and the guy that's kind of like in charge of like the training and stuff like that, like he's one of like the bosses there. He's played by Tcheki Cairo. The girl is played by Peralad. Tcheki Cairo, by the way, he was the bad guy in the first Bad Boys film in 1995, starring Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. In that, he was like the bad guy in that movie. Whatever his name was in that. But anyway, she goes through all the training, martial arts and becoming more beautiful. She does become very pretty throughout this movie, fighting and stuff like that, and, learning how to shoot and dress and everything. And she just becomes really good. She ends up completing training, and then she's let out, and she meets a man that she ends up falling in love with at the supermarket, but she has to still go and do all these hits and everything like that, and it just begins to slowly but surely just like wear on her, and she ends up at the end, she has like this mission for like 6 months, or like she's watching this guy, and then things end up getting fucked up, and she just kind of like has like a mental breakdown, like emotionally she just can't do it anymore. And then she had been lying to her man the whole time, and then like a very beautiful moment at the end of the film is when she's laying in bed with him, and then he says, I know you never worked at like the hospital, I need to protect you, I love you, I know you've been, I know, kind of have an idea what you've been doing, and I never said anything because, I love you, and like,